The D, man.
Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?
Yo, it's your boy D's Media back again with another video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel on the road to 100K. Today we're gonna talk about, man, some red team members just pulled up the 4Extra hood, man, and filmed a music video. Let's jump straight into it. A lot of people online is saying that this might cause a red versus blue on the West Coast, which I definitely hope it don't. But I feel like 4Extra put itself in a position to where he got a lot of enemies off of making himself seem like he just, the knockout king, and he just do that and this, even though he do shout out and give props to the red team. Every time he do an interview, he say, bro, you know what, it's some real dudes from the red side too that can squabble, that can get on. I feel like the red team just went to his hood to film that music video for two reasons. For one, he got internet fame and success, however you want to put it. For two, if anybody go at 4Extras and he's supposed to be painted out as to be the boogeyman or this, and this, everybody gonna want to watch it. It's like, if this person is known for doing this and doing that, and you go against that person, everybody gonna want to watch you now. Then on top of it, already got the mixture of a red team and a blue team member. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like a lot of those red team dudes in Cali is tired of everybody paying 4Extra out to be just this big bad wolf. I feel like the red team is saying like, yo, bro, since y'all think he's so tough, all right, watch this. We about to go film a music video on this here. All right, watch this. We about to diss dude. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you don't know if these dudes is doing it for some real street issues and want to get out on dude, or they doing it for this internet success. And the part that kind of make me disappointed on the West Coast was, I felt like the West Coast always had their own laws. I feel like they always had their own buzz wave. I feel like they had their own everything. The Midwest, to me, started this snitching and telling through Instagram and social media, and just talking too much online. I feel like the Midwest started that. You starting to see over the last 5 to 10 years that the West Coast then went away from their tradition. Now you got gang members doing podcasts. You got gang members running to the cell phones now. You just never really used to see that in California, like how you seen it in the Midwest. Even down south now is adapting to that wave. It's called the crash out dummy wave. Just pay attention, man. All of them dudes on the West Coast now is running to the internet and running to podcasts. And that was never like that 5 to 10 years ago. They had their own games, their own politics. They had their own ways to handle their stuff. Now, I'm starting to feel like, bro, everybody just so internet, man. Because if you got a problem with 4Extra and he a red team, you a blue, you a blue team, you a red team and he a blue team, bro, it's plenty of ways that you could have went at getting that dude, bro. But for you to film a music video in his hood, it make it seem like, bro, you trying to get clout and you trying to get fame off this situation. And I just hope and pray that it don't turn out to people going at each other, because that's the one thing, man, that I feel like everybody want us to do as a whole, as a community, bro. They want us to keep going at each other. They want us to keep taking each other out, because funeral homes and hospitals and pharmaceutical companies and paramedics and ambulance, man, surgeries, they make so much money, man, off of us going to war. They make so much money, man. So I feel like they just gonna keep giving us the tools to keep taking each other out. And right now, it's this internet. Right now, it's the internet. The internet, man, is causing more people to beef and lose their life, man, than probably real gang banging. Real talk. This internet, man, it can make you or it can break you. But like I say, man, I hope and pray, man, that this don't turn out to a red versus blue team in Cali, man, because I feel like, man, all of this stuff is really over the internet, man. If dudes wouldn't have ran to the internet and all of that to get fame and fortune and all, I don't feel like they have an issue right now. But like I say, 4Extras got a name, and we know in 2025, people love the clout chase. It is what it is. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all so much. Peace, positivity, network growth. Let's save these kids. It ain't never too late. We tore down these communities. Let's build them back up, man. I love y'all so much. Appreciate y'all. D, man.
Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?